Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Today is, let me see, July 29th, 2014, which I believe is a Tuesday. My name's Rex Harris. It's great to see you here today. You'll have to forgive my scruffy and disheveled appearance. I've been in beast mode for like the last 4 days working on our new membership site, so I've just been like crazy in the chair. And for those of you that were on the Hangouts last night, you probably heard me pretty much falling asleep as I was teaching, but I did get some rest last night, so I'm up and ready to go today. So as always, thank you very much for sharing a few minutes of your time with me here today. I'm going to do my level best to make this worth your time. Today we are going to be talking about the absolute basics of starting a home-based business. Now I realize that most of you who are here today have already started a business, but because of the nature of the training center that we are building right now, one of the elements within that system is going to be a bare bones basics how to start your business on the internet to give you guys a greater opportunity to form a quality relationship with business opportunity seekers as well as people who are already in the world of internet marketing, home business, MLM, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn on screen sharing here today. We are going to jump into the infinite loop and away we will go. So I'm going to piggyback on some of the notes that we've created here over the last couple of days and build on this, because when we're talking about the basics of starting a business on the internet, if I am brand new to all of this, where do I begin? Okay, well, right now I'm actually, I just finished working some of the content for the new site here today. As a matter of fact, you know what, why don't we just show that to you guys? We can go from there. Now, please keep in mind that this is not open for business yet. We do have a membership here based on the old format, but the new format is being developed, and we're just about done here with the main page. I've got one more set of updates to do here today, and then we will be making this available to people sometime in the next 24 hours or so. I'm actually, while I'm sitting here, I'm going to do one more quick update, if you will humble me for 30 seconds so I can get new content up there so you guys can see it. It will only take a moment here. And that should give me what I wanted to share with you guys today. I actually posted this on the main page of the site here because it's important that people understand what we're talking about when it comes to the basics of marketing on the internet. And that's what the new training center that you're seeing here is going to be all about, is every level, everything that we can find out there that is tested, that it works and profitable. That's what we're going to be sharing with you in here. Now, when it comes to the basics of internet marketing and starting a home-based business, here's what I've discovered. I've had extensive conversations with Bob Riddell, who is also working with me on this project, as are a few other people. And when it comes to starting a home-based business, what most people don't realize is that they have options. A lot of people will find a business opportunity, or they'll find a concept like affiliate marketing and then jump right into it and have no idea what to do with it. It's like, start the business, then learn how to build it. Well, you know, this isn't the same as a brick and mortar business. You have to understand a couple of key elements if you're going to get results doing what it is that we do every day. Okay, and like I said here, for the beginner, it all starts with the choices that you make and knowing those options. So the three business options that we are going to be exploring with people here within the training center is affiliate marketing, network marketing, and direct sales. Affiliate marketing being the simple sales of products, perhaps from ClickBank or jvzoo.com, that you can sell to a specific target audience for the purpose of generating PayPal commissions, for example. That's an option. Okay, network marketing, MLM. It's a referral-based business built on the development of relationships with people. Okay, not for everyone. Most of the people that struggle in network marketing, they struggle in network marketing because they're not people. Okay, but that doesn't mean that they can't make money on the internet. Okay, you can still make money on the internet. Granted, if you want to make a lot of money on the internet, you better find a way to get over not being a people person, and understand that the greater the relationship that you build with your followers and your subscribers, you know, the more money you're going to make. That's just the way it works. Okay, and then we have direct sales, and the direct sales that we're going to be talking about here is the utilization of the internet to market your own products through a sales page, website, fan page, or blog. You know, if you want to sell arts and crafts, or maybe you do woodwork, or you've got something you make in the home that you want to sell, or you want to create your own digital information products and sell those. We're going to be covering all three of those business choices. Okay, we're also going to be covering the marketing choices. Paid advertising, conversational marketing, a zero-cost marketing technique that's perfect for network marketers. Email marketing, which is what I'm going to be really focusing on in terms of paid advertising. For those that want conversational marketing, we've got one of the groups on our team that are taking the conversational marketing by storm during doing the hangouts and the workshops that they're doing. I was on one last night, just phenomenal what they're doing. So you know, everything that you need as far as getting access to the right information is going to be here. And that's what we want to be able to present to people, is let them see their options so they can choose what is going to be a best fit for them. You know, things that are going to have to be taken into consideration during the whole process. Okay? Number one, how much time do you have to spend on your business every day? Because, I mean, that's huge. You know, where to start, you know? How much time do you have to invest in your business every day? Okay, that's huge. For some people, it's 2 hours. For some people, it's 10 hours. Okay, but that is one of the most important elements of getting your business moving in the right direction, is knowing how much time you have to invest and then choosing from one of these options that is the best fit for you based on your current situation. Your current situation could be anything from, you know, what is your current situation? Okay, are you working a full-time job? Okay. Are you on a limited budget? No. Are you active in your church or other charitable organization? Okay, I mean, all of these factor into the decisions that we make about our business, and this is why we're launching the Academy of Home Business, so people can learn how to start treating their business like a business, understanding the management of this. And I know there's a lot of people out there that you know, quote unquote poo-poo the time management thing. Okay, I disagree with anybody that does that, because understanding what you need to do and the time that you have to do it is what's going to help you become more profitable faster. Because, I mean, if you're one of those people that, you know, Rex, I've got 2 hours a day to work my business and probably 4 hours on Saturday and 4 hours on Sunday, I mean, that's a total of, what, 8? That's a total of about 18 hours per week. So if you only have, you know, we'll just put this here as an example. Hey, if you only have 18 hours per week to work on your business, and you need to build your daily action plan based on those hours. Okay, very important that you understand that. Because without a daily action plan, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to find running a home-based business probably a painful, tedious, and not so profitable experience. Okay, so if you only have 18 hours per week to work on your business, then you need to build your daily action plan based on those hours. And then also need to know, okay, based on the amount of time that I have, which one of these business choices and which one of these marketing choices are going to be a right fit for me. Well, if we're talking 18 hours per week, 18 hours per week is a lot to spend on your business if you're doing the right things. Okay? Is network marketing a viable option? Sure it is. Okay? But with 18 hours a week, you're going to be spending a considerable amount of time on the telephone in order to make things move efficiently. Okay? Email marketing would also be a viable option if you had some financial resources to put into your business. Because email marketing is one of those things that you can set up and manage based on scheduling. So your 2 hours of work on any given day could actually set up the work you need to do for the next day. So basically the 2 hours that you're putting into your business on a Monday are set up so your business is being promoted on a Tuesday. This would be a perfect fit, 18 hours a week for email marketing and the selling of affiliate products. Okay, would be a great match. So it's important that we understand the choices that we have before getting started, because most people get started before they understand their options, and they get involved in something and they end up paying money for something that 2 or 3 months down the road they end up feeling bad about because it wasn't what they were expecting. It wasn't really what they wanted, and now they're starting over and feeling like they're starting over and have taken a loss at the same time. Okay, well, for those of you that are already here, as you do connect with and open the lines of communication with and build relationships with new internet marketers, new home business owners, these are things now that you're going to be able to share with them and talk with them about intelligently before they make a mistake that could just end up going against their business as a loss, which most internet marketers experience all the time. Most internet marketers put a lot of money in and never get any money out. And one of our objectives here as the Mojo Marketing Team is to empower as many moms and dads as we can to become financially free home business owners. And part of that is to make sure that they know their options. This is training, quite honestly, that should have been implemented a long time ago, and I don't understand why it hasn't been. You don't see, I mean, all the training that you see out there is geared toward targeting the people that have been struggling with, okay, boom, here's the miracle results, and most of the time the miracle results don't work. Okay, so if we're reaching people when they are brand spanking new, and giving them their options and sharing with them how to create a daily plan of action based on the amount of time they have to spend on their business, now we're doing something cool for people. Now we're giving them real value. We're giving them our time, we are giving them our knowledge, and we are giving them a foundation for building a successful business on the internet. Please excuse me for just a moment. Sorry about that. My office door was open, and you can hear my grandson Kenneth from 3 miles away. So when he's in the house and he's downstairs playing, he's very loud. So he's got a good set of lungs, that's for sure. So this is why we're creating the foundation that we're creating, is so people have, you know, at least a sporting chance now. Because getting into a business and then going out and trying to figure out how to make money with it has been the Achilles heel of this industry since I've been involved. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. That's why I've paired with the people that I've paired with, why I've decided to share the information I've been sharing, with people, because this is what's going to make the changes. This is what's going to get things moving in the right direction. This is what's going to help propel someone's business for them, because there's multiple scenarios here. It's like I addressed here. The best way to start is to make the choices based on your likes, interests, and available time. Do you like talking to people, networking and sharing with others? Then conversational marketing and an MLM opportunity may be a great fit for you, okay? But this isn't everybody. Internet marketing and home-based business is not one business or one marketing concept fits all. It doesn't work like that. And we see training program after training program that's geared toward putting people into a specific business opportunity, but a lot of the basics are just missed. I mean, terminology. I still have days where, I'm on a workshop or a hangout and I'll use a phrase like traffic, and somebody will say, okay, what's traffic? I had somebody ask me the other day that was setting up a lead capture system, who has actually watched my video step by step where I've actually trained on the topic, asked me, what's a tracking link? Okay? Information that people, it seems for those of us that have been around a long time, like, are you kidding me? This is so simple. My God, why can't people get this? But that attitude is going to keep you from getting into the financial freedom that you want to get into. And I share that with you today because that was my attitude for a long time. I had somebody years ago ask me what traffic was, and I about spit out my beverage when I was talking with him on the phone. Like, are you kidding me? He says, no. He says, I told you. He says, I'm a staunch newbie. He says, I don't know anything. What's traffic? And I'm like, dude, you're screwing with me. He's like, no, Rex, I'm not. I don't know what traffic is. I was just like, good grief. So the terminology is going to be huge in this for people understanding what it is that they're doing. Because, for the uninitiated, if I were to show people a graph like we created on our hangout last night for them to look at this, they'd be, many people might be lost. Someone who is initiated is going to look at that and say, oh, that's the flow chart for a marketing system. Okay, everybody learns at a different level, and you've got a couple of options as a network marketer who is reaching out to offer the solution of a home-based business to those that are seeking one. Simplify the process, and you're going to start winning the hearts and the trust of those people. Starting with something like, what is traffic? Traffic is the people who visit your page and respond to your offer. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. That offer is shared on a landing page, and then you give them an example of one of those landing pages. Oh, it's going to make me log in again. Okay. So very simple. Okay, a landing page that we are in the process of developing right now for the new traffic strategies we're implementing here. Targeting targeting business opportunity seekers and those who are looking to make money on the internet. Okay, real people just like you are making an extra 326 a day from home. Now, we show you how to make life-changing money from your phone or computer, free fast track startup kit, live workshops and webinars, step-by-step to daily cash flow. Enter your best email address below. Okay, they are then going to go to an engagement page where there's a video of me saying, hi, my name's Rex Harris. Thank you for sharing a few minutes of your time with me today. The reason you're watching this video right now is you just entered your name and email address on the page previous to this, looking for some options for making money online from the comforts of home. And then I begin to share with them how that works and where they can get the information. Okay. But to the uninitiated, it's like, I mean, that almost looks mind-boggling to people. And it shouldn't be mind-boggling, okay? What it should do is it should be, for those who don't know, a sense of relief that, thank God, there's someone out here who actually cares enough to show us this stuff. Because remember that every choice that you make is going to have a direct impact on your emotional being. Because if you stop and think about it, when you have a negative thought, what happens? You feel negative in your body. When you have a happy thought, think what happens? You think about that, you have a happy feeling, a happy sensation, an excited feeling in your body. Your thoughts directly control your feelings and emotions. Okay, so a big part of learning is also understanding that I might not understand exactly what he's saying right now, but it makes more sense than anything else I've ever seen. And it's really just not that complicated when you get back to the basics and share with people what is what. Okay, what is a traffic source, or what is traffic? Okay, what is a landing page? What is a thank you page? What are workshops, webinars, or hangouts? Okay, when you can answer these questions and solve these problems for people, the business opportunity seekers are the same as anybody else. It doesn't matter whether they've got experience or not. If they want to be a home business owner, they're going to latch onto you and gravitate to you because you've already taken the time to share with them from the beginning. Okay, so let's look at some terminology here. Terminology, people need to know about, marketing, online, network marketing, affiliate marketing, and home-based business. Okay, now you'll see on the page here that I've created on the new site that, I've gone into this here just to give people, some basic ideas of what this is all about. But I mean, when you have, if we start with, if we start with email marketing and all of the terminology that would roll around that, we have autoresponder. Okay, something that people are going to need to learn about with email autoresponder, landing page, thank you page, lead capture page, marketing system, traffic funnel. I mean, the list goes on and on, but basically most of what this is talking about here is just a combination of a couple of these things. Because, I mean, this here is an example of a marketing system, your landing page plus your thank you page with your autoresponder here in the middle. Okay. That's what makes up a marketing system. So when you hear the term marketing system, that's okay, now I know what that is. Just understanding the basic terminology. Now, why is that acting up? It doesn't normally act up. Okay, your autoresponder sits right in there like that, making up the hub of your marketing system. Okay, the landing page, the autoresponder, and the thank you page. Okay, that's what you see connected together here. The landing page, the form, captures the email addresses into the autoresponder. The autoresponder is the automated email marketing system I utilize to deliver my messages to the people who have subscribed. And then the landing page, or excuse me, the engagement page or thank you page here where people land after they have entered their email address in the box, where there's a video that interacts with them, shares with them what's going on, and what the next steps in the process to take are. Okay. So does anybody have any questions about anything that we've talked about so far? Feel free to post any comments over here if you've got questions. Okay. We then have a whole nother set of terminology based around MLM and network marketing. Okay. We have a whole new set of terminology around affiliate marketing and what affiliate marketing is. Okay. And traffic resources. Okay. What's pay-per-click mean? PPC, pay-per-click advertising. Okay. Don't take for granted that people just know this stuff, because a lot of them don't. Okay, so anytime that you are sharing, doing your own hangouts, workshops, webinars, make sure that you're explaining to everyone who is there what stuff is, because a lot of people don't know. There are people out there that have no idea what an autoresponder is. They're brand new. Okay, and again, thus the reason for, you know, the new Academy of Home-Based Business here. So they will know. They will know what they need to know based on the business that they want to develop. Okay, which goes back again to making the choices based on your allotted amount of time and what you think is going to be a best fit for you in terms of business. Because there are multiple businesses all across the world, but just because, you know, a restaurant is the right business from someone, that doesn't mean starting a hardware store would be the right business for them as well. Okay, the same thing applies to a home-based business. Okay, people need to know their options. They need to know what's available to them. And for those of you that want to be, you know, next level top tier marketers, these are the type of things that you need to recognize about what people are going through right now. And it's not just the people that haven't started yet. There are so many people out here that have started that are completely lost. No joke, completely lost. They have no idea what's going on, and they are just looking for someone to reach out to them and say, "Hey, I'm happy to be of service. What can I do to answer any questions that you have?" Okay, if you're willing to be that person, then you can make a lot of money as an internet marketer doing a lot of cool and exciting things. There's multiple different ways to make money on the internet. Okay, the challenge is getting people started with one, because the temptation is to fall into this trap of multiple income streams, which I'm all for multiple income streams, but I'm not all for for somebody that's brand new to home business, has never done this before, has no idea what they're doing, the last thing that you want to be talking with them about is multiple income streams. If somebody comes to me and they're brand new, based on the amount of time they have to start their business or work their business every day, and you know what it is that they are willing to do, is going to determine whether or not I even choose to work with that person or accept money from them as a consultant, or even if I'm going to put them in my primary business. Because if I'm taking the time to qualify people a little bit better and know who it is that I'm reaching, you know, and a lot of this we're going to talk about here in the upcoming, you know, weeks in terms of the advanced email marketing, segmenting your lists, and that type of thing. the easier you make it when it comes to the sifting, sorting, and filtering process, the more money you're going to make. Because you might have a segmented list within your autoresponder of 200 people that came from a specific marketing campaign, and you know that those people have a proven track record of spending X amount of dollars. When you send a campaign to those people, you're going to get paid every time. And this is what we want people to see. I am completely convinced at this stage of the game, after 14 years, that that people are being blindsided when they come into this industry, and not always by the people that are promoting. Sometimes they're blindsiding themselves just for being so naive as to think that I can just sit down at a computer, learn a couple things, and go out and make money. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that unless you've got just super advanced learning skills and can apply what you're taught immediately. But again, another thing that I've learned over the years, everybody learns at their own pace. I might have somebody that can learn something and apply it in a matter of hours, and it might take another person a week, depending on how they retain information, how they interpret the information, the amount of time they have to study and learn the information. I mean, there's all sorts of variables that apply to this. Okay. So having all of this information in one place here inside of a training center is going to give people that opportunity to learn at their own pace, get the same information everybody else is getting, but not feel overwhelmed like they're not keeping up. And then being able to use the information that's here and use the actual site itself to do the same thing for other people. You know, and make money on it at the same time, and use it for a feeder program for whichever primary business opportunity they want to promote. That's the whole concept behind this. Okay? Because here's what I've learned over the years. If you want to keep people around, to keep people, you know, dialed into the team, okay? You know, get them into cash flow, or show them how. I can't get you into cash flow. Show them how to get paid sooner or later. Give them a place to connect with you multiple times per week. You give these two things to people, this is when your business is going to grow right here. When you can do this, okay? All I can do is show people what I do and give them the best possible instruction for replicating it. Okay? I can build membership sites and websites and make it even easier on them. But the one thing that I can't do and I won't do is do the work for people unless they pay me to do that. And some people do. Some people do pay me to do the work. That's okay. Okay? That's outsourcing. But if you want people to stick around, here's what you need to be able to do. You need to show them how to get paid. And that's what we're doing here. There are more ways to get paid than just your primary business opportunity, and you can get paid without having what you're doing be a large distraction. Okay? Again, bear in mind, like we talked about yesterday, There are free options when it comes to marketing on the internet, and there are paid options. The best free option on the internet is conversational marketing, and if you do not have the budget for traffic and for owning an autoresponder, and you do not have the time to do the split testing and do the creative work necessary for building your own custom systems and stuff like that, then you have to make the decision based on what's going to be a best fit for you. And I totally believe that in this here, that a decision should be made that if you don't find a fit, that you don't try to just go out and wing it. Because those who go out and wing it notoriously end up getting hurt. I know people that have spent tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in one case. I know people who have lost marriages over this, who have lost homes over this, who have lost vehicles over this, who have lost lives over this. Why? Because they didn't understand how to build the foundation from the beginning. And a lot of times they just started something before they ever realized what they were getting into. I mean, I'm not trying to paint a picture of doom and gloom here when it comes to starting a home-based business or marketing on the internet, but ask anybody that's done this for any length of time and had any kind of success, you know, and they're going to tell you it's not easy. There's things that you have to learn. There's things that you have to implement. There's things that you have to apply. You have to learn how to run and manage your business. Are you going to do the work yourself? Are you going to outsource the work? Okay, that brings in the question of, do I have the financial resources to outsource the work, or do I need to learn to do it myself? And then who do I choose to outsource the work to? How do I do that without hurting myself? Okay, these are all questions that people have that need answers, and they're the basic questions that, you know, honestly, just aren't getting answered. They're really not. Not anywhere that I've seen. And they're answers that need to be shared with those people who are working diligently to do this, because otherwise, those of us that have been around a long time, we know the outcome. We know the outcome. The outcome is the tune that no one wants to sing, and it's called failure. And it happens to the rate of 91 to 95% in most companies of people that are making little or no money at all. Here's the income disclosure for one of the top home-based businesses on the internet right now. I grabbed a screen capture of it the other day. Less than $100 per month. 91% of all affiliates. High $99, low 0, average 5. A 91% of 100,000 people. Why is that? I believe it's because people are starting a business without the foundation first. I believe if you look at what the Bible teaches even, you know, simple little parable, but so much truth into that. And I understand that in this parable, it's speaking of, you know, that spiritual foundation in life. But the same thing could be said about business. The wise man built his house upon a rock. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. Okay? Same thing applies. If you're building your house upon a solid foundation, every piece is in place correctly. All of the measurements and calculations have been done to make sure that the foundation that's being built can sustain the weight of the load delivered directly on top of it from the structure that's being created. And when you're running into a business building the house first with no foundation, guess what? The walls continue to just crumble down around you. You spend 30 days in a business opportunity, nothing seems to be working, and you want to go on to something else. Or you make a commitment to a business, and maybe 30, 60, 90 days down the road, something in there happens that you don't like. Guess what? You got two options. You can quit or stay the course. And most people quit, and they go to something else. And they're in that, they're happy for an X period of time, and something happens they don't like, boom, they complain, and they're out of that deal. All right, I see it happen all the time. I had one of those conversations yesterday, in fact. One little alteration, couple little disturbances, in the mix, little shake up there, and people panic. Okay. Interestingly enough, people work a job 40, 60 hours a week that has different changes and curveballs and bumps and things that happen along the way. And you know what? 99 times out of 100, people don't quit the job. They don't walk away from the money. All right, so why in the world would you start a business and walk away at the first little sign that, oh, there could be a little bit, we could go through a little bit of a rocky path here? Again, all boils down to the choices. Here's what I suggest, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap up for this hangout. We'll be doing another one tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Here's what I suggest for all of you that are here. I believe there's many of you watching that are ready to start branching out. You might not think you are, but you are. And we have people who are demonstrating that right now, and I will show you that because I am just completely thrilled about what Diana and her team are doing right here. Rockstar Marketing, stepping right up, doing 4 workshops a day, Monday through Thursday. I was on Ron's workshop last night. It was fantastic. It's like the guy had been doing it for years. I was completely amazed. But this is what I'm talking about. Stepping out, branching out, going out and doing what needs to get done to reach people. Okay, they started this 2 days ago, guys, and have already put 2 people in the business in 2 days. That should speak everything it needs to speak right there, and the options are do it or don't do it. Where is the power in this? The power is in the branding. The power is in being people who are willing to go out and be of service to others first. Where I believe and what I think to me makes the most sense when it comes to doing what we do as internet marketers is to show people first how to be independent before we teach them anything. Because I think that we've seen that the dependency of marketing online does not work. That's been demonstrated for years to the tune of 97% failure rate. Do I get a pre-built marketing system? Do I get this? Do I get that? I mean, for the seasoned marketing veteran who knows how to utilize a pre-built system, that's fantastic. But I don't know how fantastic it is when people are relying on those things and not on their own ability to learn, develop, and grow as entrepreneurs and business owners. Okay? I highly recommend 2 things. Number 1, get focused on your personal development. Okay? That's actually going to be given away as a free incentive through here. Mindset Mojo. This is a complete mindset training course that we put together last year that includes the game of life and how to play it, practicing the power of the now, and master key system, all included in here for all members, free or paid. And start getting right with being independent, with being a leader. Get right with that, because that's what's going to propel you where you want to be if you're like me. And, I mean, a few extra $100 a day or a few extra $100 a week or month, that doesn't excite me. What excites me? $1,000 a day, $2,000 days, $5,000 days. That excites me. And I know that that's available based on the testing that I've done and the training that I'm going through right now, because just like anybody else, I'm always working to take my skill level and my abilities to the next level. Okay. So with that, we're going to wrap this one up for today. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Much appreciated here. And we will be doing our next workshop this evening, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget, for those of you that are already in the Legends Network, we have TLN Pro training here at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. And get out today and support these guys and what they're doing with those Hangouts. Go watch what they're doing. Okay, Diana, James, Ron, Matthew, all stepping up as a team, guys, and they're already getting results with it. Go take a look at what they're doing. The whole schedule is posted in the group here on Facebook. Okay, and then keep your eyes and ears open for emails, because we will be opening the training center here sometime within the next 24 to 36 hours. I may have it open to start bringing in people who are already on our team this evening, and anybody that's already on our Legends Network team will be grandfathered into this automatically, and there will be no charge for it. And then I'm going to show you guys how to leverage it to get more signups in the Legends Network or whatever other primary business that you want to build as well. Okay? So with that, you guys have a great afternoon. God bless you. I'm going to go back to work on getting the membership site done. If there's anything I can do for you, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook. Be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Thank you so much for coming out today. You're all rock stars. We'll see you later. Bye for now.